Hey guys, Sadie again. Um, I know the last time you saw me, I was in a very different place. I was at an apartment. Now over the past couple of months, I've moved back in with my mom, who has been absolutely awesome. Um, I definitely went through a very, very dark time, like mental space wise, but in that, I found an awesome text line if you are like me and may not be able to verbally express what you're wanting to say. It gives you the opportunity to be able to write things out, reword things if need be, and I'll leave the link for that below. And I really I really would like to thank the volunteer that helped me out that night. You were completely awesome. I really appreciate what you did, and this is kind of an update for them as well if they happen to see it. I am doing a lot better mentally. I'm starting to gather myself back together, which like is in part to them, but also in large part due to my family, whether it be blood or chosen. And also, I would like to send some love, some light, and some healing energy to Serenity Rain. If you could actually really help her out as well. I'm not discrediting my mental health issues because they are real and they are very much a part of who I am. But Serenity Rain also she deals with a lot of this like similar things I deal with, like depression, anxiety, social anxiety, and depression. And but on top of that, like which is already like a good handful to deal with to begin with, she is also a monarch mind control survivor. I do use that term loosely because it is a very broad term. I will let her tell her story. I'm just giving you bullet points. I find her to actually be a lot stronger than she may give herself credit for. And here's why. She's stronger she's stronger than she thinks because she's fully willing to share her story. She's fully willing to share her weakest moments, which in my eyes actually make her even stronger because she's willing to share those moments. She's a survivor of mind control. Like, you have so many other iconic people who went through this but didn't survive. The first person that comes to my mind is Lee Harvey Oswald. I know there are some like drastic views on this, but I believe that Lee Harvey Oswald was a patsy. And because once he was detained by police, he snapped out of his air quotes, of course, because there there was a trigger to pretty much put the assassination out of his mind, where he didn't remember it. He was essentially a Manchurian candidate. I definitely recommend checking that stuff out. But with Serenity, it was more monarch mind control because she has a lot of like the beta sex slave alters, and I use her system name Serenity Rain, but she has many. I like to call them like internal family that share a body because they don't they don't seem like your typical alters. because their personalities are just so, I find personally, just so different from one another, but at the same time, very similar. And I absolutely love the fact that she, like, I'm very happy that I'm gonna name as many as that come on film on, like, into her videos on a regular basis. Violet, she's the strong, gets stuff done type. Like, yes, she does get tired of it all, but she does it very well. There's Ashley, who's another get stuff done kind of girl. She she's also very, from what I've seen, like, yes, she also suffers from depression, but she does seem to look on the brighter things more often than not, and I really do appreciate, like, the brighter outlook, because in some ways, yeah, it helps. There's Angel. He's he is actually a very protective being. Yeah, from here on out, I'll call them beings, because that just seems so much more appropriate. Angel is more of the protective being. And then she has her littles, which are her child alters. They're actually very adorable. They always make me smile, all of them. Even when they're sad, it's like, oh, sweetheart, I wish I could give you a nice big hug. Because, yeah, it sucks being sad, but a hug can always make things just a little better. Just a little bit easier to deal with. If you could definitely show her some love, show her some support, that would be absolutely amazing. She's already up to over 1,000 subscribers, and like, when I subscribed to her, she had only probably about maybe 500 subscribers total. And then all of a sudden, boom, she's had nothing but growth. Good and bad, and I really hope that the bad subsides. And I'm actually really excited for her journey. I'm really proud of her journey. I personally am willing to. I am definitely willing to help in any way I can with it, with what I can, which is more encouraging words. And I hope that, no, like, Serenity's rain system, if you see this, I hope I don't trigger you. That is not my intention. I'm sending nothing but love and light and healing your way, because you deserve it. You deserve that energy being sent your way, especially during the holidays. Because, yeah, is like, they can suck, especially if you're living alone. But not you may be living alone, but like I said, you have such a huge, your subscriber count, as much as it's like telling you the numbers, in a way, it's also telling you, hey, there's a lot more people out there that are willing to believe you, that always take something from what you're saying. And maybe not everybody will understand everything you're going through, but there will always be, like, a small group of people within that large group that can understand the little bits to it, like the depression and the communication, like, and the some of the pains that come from trying to use the right word. So yeah, so I'm not only sending love to Serenity Rain, but I would also like to send love, light, and healing, and hopefully a smooth, like, slightly smoother journey in your healing. Because I love you. I appreciate you battling your battle. You deserve to be healed to some degree. And I hope you guys can heal enough to love others. Definitely love others and love yourself. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.